Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative, always welcome. Asanteni sana guys for coming through. I really appreciate your love and support big time. For my new subscribers, kindly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe, hit on the notification bell so that every time we upload new videos, you'll be among the first people to be notified. I also want to welcome my able subscribers, both new and old. Asanteni sana for coming through. I really appreciate your love and support. I can see my able moderators also in the house. Thank you so much, guys, for your love. Just making sure that the channel is running as usual. As Afronita says, bariako to all the gossipers, all the gossipers in the house. Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. Asanteni sana, all my members in the house, making sure that, yes, by the end of the day, at least we have something on the table, isn't it? Yes, I really appreciate your love and support big time. Asanteni sana. I don't take your love or for your support for granted at all, at all, at all. Big shout out to all my haters in the house. I know you're sitting somewhere and thinking, what is she talking about? I did not intend, and I repeat, I did not intend to find out that we do have something called Old England. What was that again, guys? Kindly leave me alone. Old England what, guys? Hey, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me check here. What I need to use the right words that people use on the streets. Not me, not my words. Old harlots of England. Yeah, that's the word. Old harlots of England. I did not intend to find out. When I came on these streets, I came with good intentions. I just wanted to learn, relearn, and unlearn. But again, unlearning is not so easy when it comes to these things. And so I called for my people in UK to send me a visa because I honestly need to see this kind of people with my own eyes, with my own naked eyes. The old harlots of England. It looks so royal, I think. Do they put on purple? Again, I did not intend. It's not my intention to find out such things do, exist on the streets. But again, who am I? Who am I? Anyway, I want to give my greetings to everyone who is joining in this beautiful evening, because that is what we usually do on this channel every time we come through doing this podcast, broadcasting live reaction videos. Yes, we do say hi to each other. So if you know that you're sitting close to someone who is close to you, kindly say hi before we start. As the title suggests, it is so embarrassing how Mr. Pero himself admitted that she has an old woman living with him in his own house, although he doesn't have a problem with that. Not me. They pulled it out. We'll be coming to that later on. I can see Chela in the house says, hello, how are you doing, Chela? Asante sana for waiting patiently. Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. Lois Andrew, that is not a beautiful Koga, but what is in the pocket is what he needs. Koga has Koga has it. Thank you so much, Luz Andrew. Watching me from the big screen so that you can see what sweet sugar mama clearly. Okay, all right. It is what it is. Island Girl, I see also in the house. Thank you so much for joining us. I can also see Eva Miller also in the house. Asante sana for joining us. Erisu Commons is also in the house. Asante sana, Erin, for coming through. I really appreciate your love and support. I can see June Mackenzie in the house. Guys, if you haven't liked this video, kindly click on the like button because it's very important. Very important for the video, very important for the channel, very important to the message that we are pulling out there. It is what it is. June Mackenzie, have I said hi to you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. From where you are watching us. From Afronita Biker is also in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you. For coming in. I really appreciate. Luis Andrew says the hairdo is hottest. Okay, thank you so much. We have Leroy White. Good night. Good night to you as well. Thank you so much for joining. Tina is also in the house. Hi, how are you doing, Tina? Yes, I can see my sister from another mother in the house all the way from England. Hey, I'm Lucy. Kindly take some pictures of England harlots. I need to know how they look like. It is very important for me. Very important. If you guys are not going to send me visa, because I can afford a flight ticket, you get the tingo, but I need to know how they look like. I need to have a picture. You know, I'm an overthinker. And, you know, overthinkers, we need to get the real picture, like their feet, their nyash, their everything. Like, how do they really look like? That's what I want to know. That's all I'm asking for. Can you kindly please, guys? I don't want to Google. I don't want to ask GPT. I want to hear it from you. Guys, have you checked out our channel? We have a new channel, WhatsApp channel, where we are leaving all these, you know, reaction, you know, comments, reaction, how do you call them? Everything that is being updated over here. Yeah. And I just want to let you know that on this WhatsApp channel, it doesn't show anyone your number. Okay, it's a channel that does not show. If you guys maybe you're afraid to click in because maybe you're afraid because your numbers will be exposed or something. No, it doesn't work like that. It's just a WhatsApp channel like the one that African Tigress has it, Odemaya has it. Many of these, you know, people, they have those channels. They are just channels, just like YouTube. But again, it's not for showing videos. It's for showing other things. We can communicate over there and everything. But again, it doesn't show you my number, and it doesn't show me your numbers. Okay, so if you're afraid that you'll be exposed, maybe your number is no, it doesn't expose people's numbers. It's just a WhatsApp channel. Kindly get in the description box, or I'll link it somewhere, or maybe Lucy, you can help me to get the, you know, let me send it to you, and then you can, you know, share it here so that people will click on it, because I have a lot of news to be dropping in there, guys, for you. All right, I do have D-Limbs also in the house. Hello, Carol, I love your new hairstyle here for the tea. Niko na mkate. Okay, yuko na mkate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate D-Limbs, my OG. Jackie Cameron is also in the house. Thank you so much. I thought I saw Wilson Halini somewhere. Yes, I did. Nicole Ebony is also in the house. Passage Finder. is also in the house. I can see, yes, Wilson Halini, I see over here. I can see who else is in the house, by the way, apart from the people that I've just mentioned. Welcome is also in the house. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful evening. I can also see who else. Eva Miller had said hi to you, right? Nicole Ebony and the rest, yes. Michelle Jennings says, I dropped my like on the way in. Hi, Carol. Okay, thank you so much for your like. I really appreciate you, my OG Michelle in the house. Asante sana, Michelle. I really appreciate your love and support big time. You know, I don't take your love and support, you know, for granted. Really, I really appreciate that, especially my members in the house. Asanteni, my moderators, asanteni, asanteni sana, my subscribers. All right, I think we are at on the 10th minute where we usually start our videos, but Dr. Tando is coming in with his English. Good evening. Please, Dr. Tando, don't start that on us. Good evening. Good evening, our sister from another mother in the land of Argentina. She's painting the whole house green. And I'm thinking, did they hear that since we did the garden, since we changed the junkyard into the garden, so we need to also change the whole house into a garden? What is happening, guys? It's crazy. Did I miss that? No, I didn't. Vicoril, my OG, has just landed also in the house. Thank you so much, Vicoril, for coming through. I really appreciate, guys. And this is the title of the day. As you have seen, it's so embarrassing that Mr. How do you call him again? Pero? Yeah, Pero has decided to tell you guys in front of their own cameras that he's ready. He's okay living with an older woman in his house. He doesn't have a problem with that. Even if people are telling him that you're living with an older woman, and he's like, it's okay. Mighty Auntie Dix, did you know that? Thank you so much. Yeah, did you know that your girl has been branded as an older woman living with a young man? Oh, how could we have known? Hello, haters. How did you know that? And apparently, it's not the haters who, the so-called haters that we all know, right? Who are maybe the reactors, as they call them. It's not the reactors who pulled this whole idea on Pero. No. Their own able subscribers that follow them religiously. They're the ones who told Pero right on his face, Pero, how do you feel living with an older woman? And Pero broke it loose, and Pero was like, wait a minute, I'm good. There's no problem. Like, what's the problem? If she's old, I'm good with that. So long as what? You guys, I think you'll just, feel it for yourself, because me, I don't know why Pero chose to say that. I don't know why Pero chose to. I don't know. Let me just say, I don't know, for the lawyers. If you guys, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. If you'll ever know, then we'll ever know. But when it comes to me analyzing this whole thing, I'd rather leave it for you guys to analyze it. You're the people who see it all. You're the people who know it all. You're the people who will always analyze this whole thing for us as we are sitting here and asking all these questions. Amadi, Wella, how are you doing? Welcome. Mighty Auntie, what are you saying? I know she don't like being called old. So you know. Maybe you should approach her and ask her, because why is she lying and, trying to hide it when the husband is okay with it? It is what it is. Everything that she has is getting everyone involved, because she's pulling almost everyone into her life when we haven't even asked for it. Cynthia Mutoko, Nessa, how are you doing? Did I say it well, Nessa? Anyway, guys, let's start our video from this point. Is it from this one, really? Yes, I guess so.
I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I? This is Miss Trina. You don't know how old am I? I'm really old enough. You know?
Wait a minute.
Actually.
Did I miss something? Yes, I think I missed this somewhere. Oh, I missed somewhere. Hold on. Okay, let's go back again. And then we start from how old are you? That whole, or how old are you stuff. Okay.
Do that, you know?
All right.
I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I? This is Miss Trina. You don't know how old am I? I'm really old enough, you know? Actually, I've even remembered. Baby, what did that person tell you about age? About, you marrying and what? An older woman.
Yeah.
Now, this is the most embarrassing moment. Like, if you're doing a live and people are talking about how old are you, it's better for you, Mama Di Mwango, to just choose to answer the question that you have been asked instead of going around asking for some validations which will end up embarrassing you in front of the whole world. And remember, this is a live video, no editing, no nothing. And so Pero is here, is like, okay, by the way, baby, someone asked you something, like, so what? Pero, embarrass us.
You marrying and what?
Embarrass us.
An older woman.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, somebody reached out to my husband and this was the comment.
That you are 30 something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
That's funny.
It's funny that people feel that they know you better, yeah?
Yeah.
No. It's not funny because people feel like you are asking Pero a question that Pero is supposed to answer. You are not supposed to answer it. Allow the man to express himself, for God's sake. You asked what people told him, and he said, people are telling me that you're 30. And so what do you have to say about it? Leave him to say what he has to say. Pero says, it's funny. Can he please explain how it is funny without you jumping in to make it look like, try to justify and make it look like this was the answer when it's not the answer, because we need to hear the answer from the horse's mouth. But again, the twist is here.
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like,
no, he did not answer the question. How is it funny? How is it funny? It's funny because there's no problem with him staying with an older woman. It's just as simple. So, what's up?
Like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences, but to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me.
What about
No.
What about
not me?
What about him?
Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yes.
Mhm.
Maybe?
Yeah.
But slightly.
What difference?
But depending on when. Now I'd rather no. But when I was 20 something 3, then maybe I could marry 24. You understand?
23.
Yeah.
When you're 23, marry at 24.
For example, yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older than me. How many years, baby?
4.
That is where the twist comes in. That is where the twist comes in. Pero has just said, listen, me, I don't have a problem. She might be slightly older than me. I don't have a problem with that. So why would you force him to say how old? The manipulation that they always do on the camera, like the camera is rolling, you have to say what I had told you to say. Like, you don't need to say this, you need to say that. The people have seen it. The people have said it. So you think the people who have been seeing all these things, they're stupid, they don't know what they're talking about, they can't observe and give their own opinion over this age issue. Now, since you have made the age issue to be the issue, just like the other day when you made the ovulation thing to be the issue, we are here and we are rolling with it. Here we are given what to talk about, because she has dared us, but again, we are coming to the daring part. That one we are just going straight to it after this issue. Now, Pero has to be pulled, because if you check on this clip very well, you can see her looking at him and looking on the camera, trying to tell him the camera is on. Bro, the camera is on. Are you forgetting a few things here? You don't need to say that you can marry this. Like, pero try to make it look like for me, I can marry this. How can you say the camera is rolling, pero the camera is rolling, for God's sake. Look at her.
Than me. Nah, not me. Although,
wait.
married at 24.
For example, yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older than me. How many years, baby?
4.
There's no way I could marry a man that is younger than me. Nah, not me. Although people make it, which is good. I'm not judging nobody, but people have their own preferences, you know, which is good. Me, I don't want to judge anybody. You marry whoever you want. It's your business. But to me, people have preferences and choice. And I respect everybody's preference and choice. But for me, no.
Now, even my Auntie D says he has a daughter who is 25. I do also have a son who is in his 20s. He doesn't look anything close to D. And even the brother. They're not like in their 20s. Like, we are all parents out here, for God's sake. We all know how 20 kids look like. Especially when we understand that these people have come from the village. From the village, we all know how kids from the village look like. And they're coming out. At least they're not like town kids. You know, town kids, they grow big and so fast because of, eating, those sausages, blow buns, geese. This ones, they come from the village. They eat vegetables every day. How will they be? Yes, vegetables, ugali and sukuma wiki every day, and those other sardines and other stuff, organic stuff, right? So how will they end up looking like this in their 20s? It is something that everyone will see. It's just something that everyone will see. But again, what did Mwango decide to say? Mwango decides to come out and she's like pretending, let me put it that way, pretending to be something that she is not, which is so sad, because you're looking at the way she is addressing. First, when the person came in and asked her, how old are you? How come she was so afraid to talk about her age? She would have said, proudly, guys, like the way we remember when Rocio came out and said, guys, I'm so happy I'm 29. Like, okay, in your 20s, you feel so proud. Even I respect Maro as much as he'll come every day and tell us how he's 33 for more than 4 years, until when Rocio came and then he turned to 34. He might be going back to 33 again. Who knows? God knows, right? But again, what is so embarrassing about you as a content creator, as someone who wants to show us everything? You're showing us everything, your ovulation, where you're sleeping, how you're swimming with your man, all your nakedness, it's out here, and you can't even mention a number. Like, guys, this is my age. For a very long time, she's always been, I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s. Until when? For a whole decade, you're still in your 20s for a whole decade. Like, how can it make sense? The person is asking her easily, like, how old are you? She can't even mention it. What does that mean? Hello, parents in the house.
I think they could deliver to you if you order online. I think they could do that, I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I? This is Miss Trina. You don't know how old am I? I'm really old enough, Actually.
No. It's not about actually. It's about your subscriber right now asking you. You are a content creator. You are the vlogger. We don't come here and start competing with us, because we are not. We are not vloggers. We are not celebrities. We are not the brand according to you. We are not who you are, and we don't want even to get there. So don't come here and start competing with us like, oh, oh, you know what? They're asking me, so that Mama Morara will be coming with her big mouth. Oh, they're asking me and they're not saying how much they are. You say how much? How old, right? Yeah, there's this woman with the big mouth, sitting like a whole pig on the sofa, breaking everything into pieces with my mouth, like wow, 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 wow. And I'm like, when did you ever learn? When will you ever learn, Mama Morara? She's doing this, and no, us, we are not here pretending. We're just speaking what they say and we pull it through, we throw it back on their faces. It is what it is. That's what we do. Okay? We're not here just because they say this, now we should say this. No, we are not in competition with anyone. We're just asking questions like, you've pulled yourself out there to show us every little detail. So how come that this detail is so hard to just mention? You don't need even to explain anything. It's just a matter of mentioning. So why is it so hard? And also, looking at the person when she's talking, people can judge a lot. And people judge. I mean, who doesn't judge anyway? Everyone judges, right? So the people are judging, and then the same people in the comment section asking her own people, subscribers, not even a hair at this point, asking a simple question, and she can't even answer that. And now the answer that she's coming out with, it is somehow very I don't know how I can call that, but again, if you look at the person who is answering, you'll feel like this is a very mature woman answering this question. This is not a child, because I'm sure my girl of 20 years right now, if I happen to ask, or anyone happens to ask her that question, I don't think if she'll be able to answer it like, I'm old enough. That's not an answer from a young girl in her 20s. No, we know, we've been there before. Hello.
I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I?
Mm-hmm.
This is Miss Trina.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know how old am I? I'm really old enough,
Why would you answer that? If you are so proud to be in your 20s, why would you not just answer that? Like, it's a direct question from your subscriber who is watching you and leaving comments in your comment section or in the live chat freely, asking you because they're following you and you're showing them some good vibes, and you're like their daughter and all those, because definitely if someone comes up and asks that question at your age, looking at you, she must be an older person, like a parent to you, and she's like wondering like, how old is she really? Because the kind of things that she does on her videos, like, we really need to get the real picture. We follow you, we subscribe to you, we watch you all the time, but how old are you? How old are you? I'm old enough. And in fact, she has to cut it off. Like, these questions were never here. So she wants to, to manipulate the environment. Is this a young girl in her 20s? Guys, can let me understand.
Actually, I've even remembered. Baby.
No, she asked you a question. Why are you turning to baby? Because baby was not here when you were being asked that question. Why can't you answer it? Okay, baby, come and tell us. Baby, which old woman are you going to stay with?
What did that person tell you about age? About, you marrying and what? An older woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, somebody reached out to my husband, and this was the comment.
That you're 30 something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
It's funny.
It's funny that people feel that they know you better, yeah?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and...
How do you feel about it? It's funny. Why can't you ask him? What do you think it's funny? So that he can explain it. Why would you decide to put words in his mouth? Why would you try to put words in his mouth. He had to explain how funny it is.
That's funny.
It's funny that people feel that they know you better, yeah?
It's not about people feel they know you better. It is not funny. Let the man explain. You see, guys, this is where we usually start crossing lanes with my girl here, because she's the kind of a person who really understands the manipulation of the environment very well. And she wants to put her words into his mouth so that it will sweat, or it will do what? It will sort her narrative. Interesting, right? That's what they all do. And they're very good at that. And I'm sure Peter is learning something here at this point. Peter is learning about the manipulation, especially when doing videos. I'm just hoping that this manipulation doesn't go beyond their private life, because already this one on the video is, I feel like it's too much, it's too much already. It's too much already. What about in their real life behind the cameras? You'll always be putting your words in his mouth so that the conversation must end. You want things to be done your way, things to be said your way, because that's what suits you. It has to fit your narrative, isn't it? That's how I see it. So Pero was not given a chance to explain how funny it was.
Yeah.
Again,
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences, but to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me. No.
that is the manipulation I'm talking about. That is the manipulation I'm talking about. The manipulation I'm talking about, yes, Nicole says that I think it is beyond D is controlling. She is very controlling. You can see it even on the camera how controlling she is. Very controlling. Yes, she is very controlling, trying to tell him what he has to say. When he hasn't chosen the right words to use, she'd always be putting the right words in his mouth. Unfortunately. Chai is in the house. What are you saying? So now Pedro is not on camera to suggest he is working. Unemployment is really in Europe. Pero. Pero. Yes, Pero is busy working, playing computer games. We know he does that a lot, all right? Or maybe editing his videos. It is what it is. Where are we? The manipulation part is that she has to come first and explain on the camera that for her, she doesn't date older men. So when she goes back to Pero now will also say, me too. I don't like older women. That's the manipulation you're talking about. And we know it when we see it. We just know it when we see it. So she's like, for me, I can't. Me, I can't. Guys, it's so incredible. Me, I can't. And then she goes back to Pero again. What about you? Will you take older women? Because me, I can't. And surprisingly, Pero is like, I can. Hey, that is where I dropped. I was like, am I alighting from this bus? This is the end.
Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences, but to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me. No, not me.
Manipulation.
Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. She has to come here and tell us what her preference is, right? Before she goes back to him and pull whatever she has to pull from him. If not, she'll be controlling him on what to say. Unfortunately, Pero, what about you? Me, I want. What about you, Pero?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
It's funny that people feel that they know you better, yeah?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences, but to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me. No, not me. Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you?
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
Maybe?
But slightly.
What difference?
He said maybe. Why would you repeat it more than 2 times? Maybe. That's what he said. He's okay with it. The man is enjoying his life. Leave him alone. He's doing it. It's already happening. He has an older woman and people are telling him, and he has already accepted. So why are you changing his mind? Why would you want to lie? Are Europeans in the house? I know you guys, you hate lies. You hate liars. And the moment enough will be enough, guys, we will be seeing something very different, because the lies that are always pulled here, the lies that this girl is always pulling Pero in, it's going to change everything about their lives. And I'm not sure if this guy will feel safe staying around a lying person, because he doesn't know what will it that she will do next to me if she's lying to the people who make her, get the money. I mean, the people who are supposed to be subscribers, the people who are she's supposed to be true with, because they're the reasons why she's earning the money. So at least she should be truthful to them. What about me? If she's lying to them, what about me? This man is calculating all these things. And before you know it, he'll be coming back to talk about this.
But depending on when. Now I'd rather no, but when I was 20-something 3, then maybe I could marry 24, you understand?
23.
So Pero has to come up with something that it looks like slightly 23 to 24. Like, she has to say the difference. She has, okay, as Vico says, he is being programmed. You cannot program a human being. This is not a robot, for God's sake. So he wants to come up with something that sounds a bit nicer to her. But again, the man knows that he's very comfortable living with an older woman in his house. So they have to do it for the camera, because she's repeating it and pulling it on him and looking back on the camera to remind him, you are on the camera. You can't say that. But again, the guy is saying it.
Yeah.
When you're 23, marry at 24.
For example, yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older than me.
No. He's not. He's not. He said he is comfortable living with an older woman. He is very, very comfortable. Don't program him. He is not a robot. He has already said that, and he doesn't have any problem. So why are you having problems with it? You don't need to have a problem with that, because the man is okay. Hey, liars everywhere. Liars everywhere. Let's go back to the haters. We have something to address in here. Hello, haters in the house. Mororo Mama, there's a message for you here. As much as I get the message, you get the message, we all get the message, we go back home, we sleep. Haters in the house, Wagwan. What are
my targets? We must have targets. Every person. You can't just live life without targets. Do you know your name is feeding a lot of people out here? Without this, some people go hungry for days. 100%. They should be thankful and just thank God and even pray for me for more grace, because without me, they'll be literally be homeless, like out on the streets. They have to feed on my name. But it's quite unfortunate that they cannot be positive. They just want to cut the hand that feeds them. It's quite unfortunate. Very ungrateful people. So they should just appreciate and just take it as a fact. And be better,
Better. Okay, be better. What about you, that you are talking about yourself to feed them? When will you ever stop talking about yourself to stop feeding them? Number one. Number two, before you came in, were they homeless the same way you are saying in the video that they are going to be homeless? Were they homeless? Did you know them? Did you see them before when they were coming in? Did they look like they were coming from the streets? Hello, Morara. Did you know how many people talk about, even us, the reactors, people like Morara and the rest? We feed them too. We feed them. I fed Paris, your brother's PA, the second wife to Marwa. I fed her for a whole, I don't know how many years. And her friend, What was her name again? The doggy girl. What is her name, guys? The one who used to insult me day and night. She could do videos, release more than 3 videos insulting me. What was her name? She's married in Nyabohanse right now. Minhawi. Minhawi. I fed those people. I fed them so gladly. I never complained, even for a second. I never complained. Did you know that? And we're still feeding others. People like Mary, Teacher Mary, people like Morara. You can see how fat she has become. Too fat. She calls me a thin woman. I look like firewood, according to her. Imagine insulting. At least as reactors, we don't insult. You know, at least as reactors, we don't insult to make money. We react to make money. Imagine others are sitting somewhere insulting A.M Qarol to make money. And they're becoming too fat. Is fat the word? I am not afraid to say that. Percy, how are you doing? Hello, guys. I've seen Percy riding a motorcycle. Percy, congratulations for riding a motorcycle. June Mackenzie is laughing that I said firewood. You haven't heard that? Morara can sit down with her fat ass and insult. Qarol the firewood. Qarol's the firewood. Oh, she doesn't do this. She's not fat like me. She's not, she doesn't have a big nyash like me. Oh, so, hello, bro, sis. Do you know how much I have to work on my health? Like, you think I just woke up one day and I became like the way I am? I work so hard, extremely hard, to make sure I look the way I look. And you think it's easy in my 90s to be looking like this? Hey, let me laugh like Morara. Hey, Qarol firewood, Qarol. They insult day and night. They insult. I don't know if I look like her mom's firewood or the firewood that she's cooking with wherever she stays. But I can see a whole piggy woman sitting down and insulting. For views? For revenue. And I don't have a problem with that. Like, I've never even come out to tell her, oh, you are insulting me. For what? If YouTube allows that, who are you? Who are you to tell people, like, don't insult me, don't say this, or don't say that? Nicole Ebon is asking how old is Percy. I mean, how old is the Mwango? I know how old she is. I know how old she is, exactly. Didn't you see me with her university buddy just a few days back? You never saw that? Okay. And I told you that, guys, I've heard so many things about the Mwango, but those were personal things I was asking. I was not asking those questions because of wanting to come and do a reaction with, but I was asking this university buddy that they used to share a room with the Mwango back in the university. So many questions, and I know exactly how old she is, and I know the years that have been written in the passport, and I know everything. All right. I know everything, like everything. So even if she comes in like, I'm like, yo, chill. It is what it is. Is it eating you? No, we know. It's only that you don't trigger us so much. You don't you don't pull me on the wall to bring that information, because I'm not here to expose some personal information when I'm not allowed to. I also have my boundaries. I also have my boundaries, all right? It is what it is. So she came out here talking about the reactors, about this, about that, and she was addressing, the reactors in a different way. And I'm just looking at her, I'm like, where did you learn some manners? Until today, you have refused completely to accept that YouTube is a niche and it works so well on these streets. You have refused to understand that. Or is it that we need to pretend about it? Do we need to pretend about this? Let me go back here so that I can pull it so fast until we get to the minute that we want, right? Okay, here we go.
Haters are watching you live to do theirs. How do they sleep at night? Me, I dare them to leave my name out of their mouths. So let's see how their lives will be. Let's see if they will survive for a month without it.
Me too. I dare you to leave your videos and then we see how you're going to survive. It is what it is. You dare us not to talk about you. We dare you not to do videos and see how you are going to survive as well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Stop doing videos. Just stop doing videos and then you see if we will ever do reaction or not. It is what it is. Stop showing us your husband. Stop showing us your dogs. Stop showing us how you're cooking eggs. Stop showing us everything. Stop showing us your ovulation circle. Stop showing us all those stupid things that you're always throwing on our faces every single day. And then let's see. Let us see what or where you are going to end. Is there anything that you have ever done in this whole world since you're young until today? You're only dreaming to do an M-Pesa business. You are supposed to be a Safaricom agent doing. That's the only dream that this girl had. And that is what she told us last time we checked. When the brother came and asked her, what would you like to do in life? She was practicing teaching while in school, but at the same time, she was dreaming to be an M-Pesa. She wanted to be an M-Pesa shop owner, something like that. An M-Pesa shop owner. It's not that, Lucy, it's not like it's difficult for them to understand. The thing is that they do understand, but they are refusing to accept it. They are refusing completely to accept it. It is a niche. It's on YouTube, and everyone is doing it, including their own village boys back in Nyabohanse. Haven't they been taking them in court and releasing them? What does that mean? Freedom of speech. People are entitled to their own opinions. What is it there not to understand? Everyone understands that like perfectly, 100%. Even them. Even for her, she's sitting there, she's reacting. She's sitting there and reacting on us, reactors. Imagine a content creator, a public figure like her, with her subscribers sitting down and addressing reactors. How weak. How weak. And then I don't know what will happen again. They said, what will happen?
They're about. Yes. So I'm happy about it all the way. The haters are watching you live to do theirs. How do they sleep at night?
We sleep at night very well, just the way you slept the other night. In fact, I think I sleep better because I don't sleep with dogs in my bed. I don't sleep with dogs and cats in my bed. I don't have those furs all over the place. So I sleep well. What about you? After showing us your ovulation and all the private things that you need to show us, your private parts, everything is out there. You're showing us everything, opening everything. How do you sleep yourself? Just the same way as everyone else. We are sitting here picking everything that you are putting out here, reacting on it. We finish, we forget about you, we go and sleep. What about you? You are thinking about how you will be cleaning graves, wiping all the graves in that home, feeding people's chickens that you have no idea, how it all started, the whole project. Feeling so proud on people's projects and people's things, because even the place you're staying in, it's not even your husband's property to start with. That's the parents' place. How do you feel staying in people's homes How do you feel that he doesn't have a place to stay? He cannot afford a place to rent and stay in that he calls himself. I mean, he calls mine. This is my house. I've rented it. Guys, we have rented the house. We can afford to rent a 2-apartment house. Instead, he goes back and asks his mom to stay in the village with the cats and dogs in bed for you at least to be accommodated in. How do you sleep? How do you sleep? And yes, it's true. I do agree with you, Chayar. Chayar says that my bed is probably bigger than Pero's bed, so she is very comfy. Very comfy with satin bed sheets. Hello, Canadians in the house. Guys, I love you to the moon and back. A good subscriber sent me satin sheets from Canada. I sleep like a baby. Like a baby. Another England. England is Englanding in my head today. Some white bed sheets, white cotton bed sheets also came from UK. Hello, guys. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate you guys so much. Oh my goodness. The best of the beds. Best of the best. But it doesn't mean that I didn't have my own bed sheets. No, I do have also. I love them satin. All right. Nice and white and good and cozy. Thank you, JR. I guess you can see it from there, right? I don't have a problem with that, but Leo doesn't step in my bedroom. Where's Leo again? Leo? Okay, he's gone. He's not around. Leo doesn't step in my bedroom. No. Leo? Oh, Leo is not around. He doesn't step in my bedroom. No, sir. I sleep well. I don't have cats around jumping left, right, and center. That's how I sleep. If you are interested to know, yes. And by the way, without you making all these shenanigans, you won't even hear us talking about you. You call us, we come. That's how we work. This is work as much as it's work for you. Are you not monetizing your videos after you have reacted on reactors? You're monetizing your videos. You are, getting money on top of calling our names. It's the same thing that we're doing here. So what is the difference? What is the difference? Mama Mat. Where is your mat? Where is your mat? Look at yourself. You're having children, working for you in the abandoned construction site when you're sitting here calling reactors. Shame on you.
These are all puppies.
I'm just sorry. Okay? The laugh is just something else. Sorry.
Me, I dare them to leave my name out of their mouths. Let's see how their lives will be. Let's see if they will survive for a month without it. Let's see. Put my name out of your mouth, you haters, and let's see if you can survive for a month. Not possible. You'll be literally homeless. And that's the truth. But anyways.
Tell me who is homeless at this moment in time. Tell me who is homeless at this moment in time. A.M Qarol. I stayed out there. At least I never stayed. I never stayed out there doing nothing. I came back home and I'm sitting in my own space. Enjoying talking here, guys. Okay? It is what it is. You are sitting in Pero's grandmother's home. This is Pero's grandmother's home. Even the Pero's parents, they don't stay in this village home. You decide to be a homeless person, go and pick this boy, go and collect their grandparents' house, decide to bring some dogs and cats and stay there as a homeless person, and you are busy sitting down and calling other people homeless. How shameless. Shameless. Very shameless. I thought this girl had some good money on her because that's what they say they do, right? Get a very nice house. and stay. Oh no, I love the village. I was born in the village. I'll never leave the village. I will always stay in the village because the village, the village, the village. You cannot manipulate some of us on the streets that you don't stay in these places. Why not the same person who moved from the village and you went to Mombasa? And you told us in your videos that you are leaving to go to Mombasa because you feel like you are too old enough to be staying in your parents' home. Like, we don't forget these things. The girl packed and she said too many goodbyes. And said, I will miss my home. I will miss this home. But Daddy, come and see. Dad, I'm my African dad. Let us see what my African dad will say. I'm leaving. I need to go to Mombasa. Was Mombasa your village? Was it a village? You had decided to go and start staying in the city somewhere in Mombasa. And yes, you did. Used to wake up in the morning, go to the gym, drive your car, go and have some breakfast, and you started a life. You rented a house and you started living in Mombasa. You know, before knowing that we'll even ever get married, you went and bought a dog on the road because you're starting a life. You are too old to stay in your home. And now you're coming here to tell us that, oh my God, I want to stay in the village. I will never stay. Me, no, sir. I will never. Like, you don't come out here to fool people and you expect people to get fooled easily like that. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. Just because you met this boy and this boy could not afford to get a good house for you, now you are living in the grandmother's house, the grandmother that you always go to wipe the graves. Yes. Why do you think that they always pick this girl to always be going to be, wiping the grave? It's because she stays in the grandmother's house. Because the whole family left. They left. They're living somewhere else. So Pero has to come and pick the grandmother's house to stay with the girlfriend. It is what it is. And people are so happy about this wedding. They're clapping and they're like, oh my God, at least we have this girl. She's staying in the grandmother's house. Oh, she decided to stay in the grandmother's house. And she's here lying to you guys that, me, I like the village. Me, I like that one. Oh, me, I like those chickens. Is that your project to start with? The poultry project is not your project. So you're feeding your uncles chickens each and every single day. Uncle will come once or twice in a week to give you one chicken to say thank you for taking care of my mom's house, which is the grandmother. Take this chicken. You can slaughter it because, you're good. You're doing a good job. And we are seeing it in front of your own eyes, like you're showing us like this. And you're expecting us not to put all these dots together to understand the kind of life we're living. We're not fools. You are showing us your husband. The other day you were naked, showing everything that we don't even need to. What is the topic about ovulation though? This ovulation story is just something that still amazes me until today. What was it about? And then we came to talk about the passport story. Very negative things that this girl is always pulling out there. Very, very negative things. She's always talking about very negative things and she expects people to keep quiet about it. How will you always be coming to pull negative stories like, oh, I want this man for the passport. Oh, now this man wants, I don't know, older women. Oh, ovulation. Oh, nasty stuff. And you expect people to keep quiet about it. Come on. Stop talking about those nasty things. Do the real tingo and you will see if they will ever talk about it. Listen, as for us, the reactors that you will end up calling us as haters, we pick what is negative and we turn it back on your face. What is positive, we pick it, we turn it. So whatever you give is what we give you back. So if you're receiving a lot of negativity from us, it's because you are feeding us with a lot of negativity. If you're feeding us a lot of positivity, believe me, you'll receive it the way you have given it. What you give is what you get. It's just as simple as that. Let's not pretend about Hera's talking about this, Hera's talking about that.
D, can you please make a video showing your beauty routine? Would love to know.
No, she's not. She's not. There's no beauty routine. She's organic. She's organic. So the mother comes, the mother-in-law, she usually comes in the weekends to prepare the soup for the son because the girl doesn't know how to cook well. So the mother is like, I can't leave my son to be living in the village with this girl from Kenya who doesn't even know how to prepare winter foods. You know, in winter, people take a lot of soup because people need a lot of hot beverages, you know, to keep them warm. And I'm sure she doesn't understand that. So the mother is always coming in, you know, to be preparing the soup for this Pero. And this is what she has to come up with.
In love made this nice zupa, and somebody commented, your mother-in-law must cut the carrots. And I was like, are you kidding me? She must cut her carrots? This is her way of cooking. If you don't like it, go do it your way. Like, you want to teach people how to do things. Like, are you kidding me?
No one wants to teach people how to do things. If you would have not shown people that soup, they will have not commented. And that is the point. That is the point. You should also shut up. Stop showing people too much. That's what it's all about. That soup was cooked the way it was cooked by the person who cooked, knowing exactly what she was doing. That's not a problem. Some people feel that the carrots can be sliced, which is not a problem. But again, they're commenting in that place because they are giving their own opinions over how things can be done on this other side. And remember, these people, they would have not even talked about this issue. They would have not talked about it. But they did because you showed them what to talk about. Guys, you have to remember that who she is actually reacting on right now is her own subscribers. Guys, imagine me sitting here reacting on my subscribers. Now, like, there is no content completely. There is no content at all at this moment. So I'm like here, Chai R said this, A.M Qarol said this, Yolanda said this, you know, Tina said that, oh my God, the other one said that, oh my God, Pamela said this, Tembi said that. Like the whole video. The whole video. Who does that? Who does that? And you're expecting reactors and some of the haters to stop talking about you because you feel, oh my God, they will go homeless. Did you know where we were before even you joined that your university? When you're still back in Vokoli High School, just here in Vihiga. Do you know where we are? This girl, sometimes I just feel like even talking to her is just a waste of time, like completely waste of time, big time. Like, you've just woken up from something, you know, you might be older or you might be younger. I don't even care at this moment. But I remember sending this girl to go back and grow her body parts. At some point, I feel like she might be thinking that she has fully grown, her body parts are now fully grown, that she can come out here and you know, and tell people what to do, what to say, what not to say. But there's this one body part that has never grown. And I don't think if it will ever grow. Her tongue. Her tongue. Her tongue has never grown. She's been showing us all the butts, all the breasts, all the nyashes, all those things. Yes, Check Choma, you are not here when I used to advise her to go back home and grow her, you know, her body parts. You are not here. I've told this girl so many things. JT, leave me alone. JT now wants to make me start blushing. Kindly, you, leave me alone. High-Rich says also her brain is not growing at all. It looks like every time she sits down and she becomes more foolish, stupid every single day. Every single day. You can imagine this girl has been running with this men left, right, center, everywhere, and she never ovulated until she met Pero. Who does that? Who does that? Yeah. So when she lacks content, she comes here reacting on reactors. Even us, we have people who are insulting us left. You go and ask JT, he will tell you. JT has been called some very nasty names over there. Leave alone me that I'm being called firewood. I happen to appear on JT's podcast looking like a firewood. And I've never even complained about it. It's okay. If you feel like I'm the firewood that you need to go and cook with your grandmother's place, it is what it is. It's okay. I don't have a problem. You can call whatever. Like, it's a free world. Have you ever seen us reacting on the people who react on us? Girl, grow up. Grow up. You might have grown up with the ovulation thing. You want to get 10 babies and how many, but you need to grow up. Some of your body parts are still struggling. You are still struggling to grow. We can't blame the winter. We can't blame anything. We can't blame even your brain. We can't even blame the man that is actually accepting to be living with an older woman. So before we close, we'll go back because we need to. Why did I say I need to? My mother-in-law was cooking. Shut up. Go and sleep. Go and sleep with your dogs in the bed. I'm tired. What is this?
I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I? This is Miss Trina. You want to know how old am I? I'm really old enough, you know?
You are too old. Like A.M Qarol the firewood. You should be joining me in my 90s. Haven't you seen my son? My firstborn son, JT himself. My boy. Hey, my boy has suffered. Look at him shining like the mother. Like mother, like son. Haven't you seen? I love that. Listen, if you're old, you're too old. If you don't want to mention, it's okay. We do understand. Because even some of us, it's not easy. You know, it reaches a point, guys. I don't know if you guys have felt this, because honestly, me, I've felt it so many times, okay? In fact, I stopped counting. I stopped counting because you start becoming so insecure. You'll be like, I'm turning. This year I'm turning. I don't want to turn into that year. So when someone asks you how old you are, I'm old enough. Halas, I'm finished. I don't want questions. This is how the Mwango is feeling. You know, like when you're still young, it always feel like, me, I'm 24. Oh, I'm 25. I'm 26. I'm 30. I'm 32. As time goes by, my friend, you stop. I don't know if people have felt the way I felt. Last year I went to the hospital. They asked me how old I was. I told the doctor, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. He said, we need to write something on the paper. I said, I don't know. I stopped counting. It's okay. Just tell us that, you know what, guys, I'm old enough. I don't count anymore. You just look at me and you guess. You understand? I'm good. If you guess the answer that we'll get, that's enough. It's for you. Keep it. I don't even need to know. it's okay. But if you're not easy in your spirit, just feeling like you can tell the people who are asking you, who are not even your hearers to start with, these are the people who are watching you and following you, they are admiring you and everything, and they need to know something, and you are not able to tell them, then there's a very big problem here. There is a very big problem, because this kind of answer, it's a no.
I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I? This is Miss Trina. You want to know how old am I? I'm really old enough, you know.
Firewood! You're a firewood just like me, honestly. Just forget about it. So what about the age?
Actually, I've even remembered. Baby, what did that person tell you about age? About, you marrying and what? An older woman.
Older
Yeah,
woman.
exactly.
Guys, somebody reached out.
No. The person was trying to tell you, let me simplify it for you. The problem is that you don't want to accept this truth. Accept the fact that people have realized that you are older than him. It is okay. Like, there's no problem with that. You understand? People have also realized that he is younger than you, which is okay. And they're telling him if he is comfortable with that, there's no problem with that. Just, accept and live with that. I mean, what is this big deal about this?
To my husband, and this was the comment.
That you are 30 something.
30 something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
It's funny.
It's funny that people feel that they know.
The man says it is funny. Can't you give him some space to explain how funny it is? Because we also need to know how funny it is. How funny. Can he explain? Is this Pero a robot that needs to be controlled around? Like, seriously?
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
It's funny.
It's funny that people feel that they know you better, yeah?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences.
Yes, people have their choices and preferences, and he chose to have an older woman in his house because he knows what he is looking at, what he's going to gain, and the whole game that is in there. So what is the problem? What is the problem with him having an older woman around him? For us, we don't even have a problem with that. We've never had a problem with that. But we know it as well. As much as that person came in to ask you, there's word around. People have speculated. People have reacted on that issue. We can clearly see, why are you arguing with the reality? This is the reality. It is what it is. We can see it. Stop making it look different. And then the manipulation that added on top of that.
But to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me. No, not me. Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you?
Yes. He did not want to go with your manipulation. Just because you don't want an older man, it doesn't mean that, or a younger man, it doesn't mean that he doesn't like. Baby. Where's baby? Baby. Baby. Nowadays, people are still calling each other baby. It's okay. It looks, I don't know, but it's okay. Okay, that's the hello, baby. Where's baby? Guys, have you seen baby? Leo, baby. Tali, Habibi. Tali hina. Baby. Tali. My baby is coming. Okay. Yella. Baby. Where's baby, guys? I'm looking for baby. Kuja. Leo. Kuja. My baby is coming. Guys, baby. Tali, Habibi. Tali hina. Tali, Habibi. Tali. Tali. Ya Rabbi. We are looking for another baby here. Come. We're looking for baby. Baby wants to say something.
You? Let's hear my baby.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe?
But slightly.
What difference?
But depending on when. Now I'd rather now no, but when I was 20 something 3, then maybe I could marry 24, you understand?
23.
Yeah.
When you're 23, marry at 24.
For example, yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older than me. How many?
Yo. Leo is back. My baby. Baby. Come. Come and tell me how old you are. Guys, Leo knows that I like messing him up. He's gone. He has gone back. Akilio Rudy. My baby has gone. Me too, I need to go. I'm sorry. Baby says I'm comfortable living with an older woman. Slightly, not subtly, not slightly, we don't care. An older woman, an easy woman, a what woman, we don't care. The man has just said it all. He has accepted. He's moving with it. He's rolling with it. And he is doing the old woman good. We don't have a problem with that. It is what it is. We're moving with the vibes. Have you subscribed to the channel? Before I read your answers, because my baby has just left me. Hey, passage finder. That boy is not 40. Please, I'm a parent. I can tell you that. Okay. That boy must be JT's age. That boy in his 20s. That boy must be somewhere in JT's, somewhere slightly. Somewhere. I know because I have my JT here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit on the notification bell so that every time we upload new videos, you'll be among the first people to be notified. Fire! Firewood! That forehead is at least 36. Hey. Remy says, my nieces are 28, 29. And the softness, they are very sweet, but the aggressiveness and arrogance screams me. That is actually, she's the kind of a woman that has been through it all. Like she's been through it all, and she has seen it all. She has met all the men. She has had all the experiences. How can you do that in your 20s? Like, seriously. Hey, you guys leave us alone. We know. Leave us alone. Even JT has said you should leave him alone, not me. Subscribe, guys. I love you to the moon and back, to the moon and back. It's almost at the end of January. At last, I've been waiting for 90 days in the month of January, and it's coming to an end. I'm looking forward to February. Hello, January babies. Are you in the house? You know what, guys? If you're celebrating your birthday, remember, I love you to the moon and back, to the moon and back, to the moon and back. Kindly check in the description box. We have a good link that will redirect us to our shop where we'll get amazing stuff. Buy anything just to support the channel, for yourself, for your cat, for your dog, for your kid, for whatever. Click in, and pick anything. Okay, here's what it is, guys. Remember, I love you to the moon and back, as I told you, and reaction is always here to stay. All right, let's meet on the next one.